Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Xbot. Hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful today. Today's video, we are talking about a bunch of things that we have just found out with the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal. We are also showcasing Black Ops Cold War multiplayer footage. Thank you to my teammate and friend KRNG EcoliEspresso. I did ask his permission to utilize this footage, which he did share with me, and we are going to be showcasing the gameplay while we are talking about it here today. First and foremost, I'm going to assume most of you guys have already watched my reaction to the multiplayer trailer, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm super pumped for everything regarding Black Ops Cold War. The fact that we're about to drop a Treyarch Call of Duty game at the peak that Call of Duty has ever been at in the community. Modern Warfare numbers have killed it. Warzone are blowing records out of the water. This could be incredible. If this game is fun to play in multiplayer and it's visually appealing for viewers, the camos are cool, and you can just have fun on it, this game could be the best Call of Duty we have ever had. And I know that's a long shot. I'm not trying to overhype it up. I haven't played it yet. The game changer for me is what it feels like to play. So don't quote me on that completely, but the possibilities are there. Now, with all that being said, we're going to jump into a general overview of the things we've found out with this multiplayer reveal. We are watching KRNG EcoliEspresso's view of Hardpoint here on satellite. The footage that we're currently watching is just in alpha mode. We haven't experienced the beta yet or the full release, so take what you see now with a grain of salt. Things are going to be changed. They're going to be adjusted as we get closer to the release on November 13th. But from what I see so far, I think it looks nice. I think I'm liking it so far. There's going to be some things that, like I said, I do expect to get changed. But I think it's looking good. It's looking like it's in a good state, especially considering that a lot of this year in 2020, they've spent time developing the game and making changes and adjustments, working from home. The obstacles that Treyarch and Raven have had to overcome this year have been significantly more than others, because not only are they having to work remotely, they're also having to develop the game for current generation of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and the future generation of PlayStation 5, as well as the Xbox Series S and X, in addition to PC. So a lot going on, but I'm thinking that it's looking really good thus far. For the remainder of this video, we're just going to be talking about random bullet points and topics and things that we know in the game. It's going to be random, but I want to know you guys' thoughts about the things that I tell you. I want to know what you want to see and things you want me to cover in upcoming videos. I have more footage to go through. I'm really looking forward to diving into all that. I wish I would have been able to play it for myself, but I can only go off of what these creators that have already played it and the news and media is reporting on it, and make my own assumptions and post facts. So while we're watching the gameplay, we're going to talk about the gameplay. Treyarch has stated that the Black Ops Cold War time to kill is slightly faster than Black Ops 4. For me personally, I liked having a longer time to kill. The fact that it's slightly faster than BO4, I'm cool with. I think that'll make more of the community happier, because I don't think everyone likes a long time to kill. I spoke with Dismo. He did get hands-on, get to play it as well, and he said that the game does feel like a Treyarch game. In his words, he described the most by saying it feels like a combination of Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare, leaning more towards the Treyarch side. He said it kind of feels like a newer version of Black Ops 1, but in 2020. So I think that's interesting, because personally, I loved Black Ops 1. I played it for an entire extra year instead of playing Modern Warfare 3. Don't crucify me. I know we get some Modern Warfare 3 lovers out there, but I didn't love Modern Warfare 3 that much. Kesha from Charlie Intel stated that he said it felt like a combination of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4 in the terms of how it plays, and maybe in regards to the time to kill, if we wanted to compare it to past experiences. So if any of you guys have played a lot of those games and you are familiar with those time to kill and the gameplay, let me know what you think in regards to what you're seeing. Does it look like that? And are you happy with having a slightly longer time to kill than Modern Warfare, but shorter than BO4? The next thing we're going to touch on is one of the biggest things that I wanted to return in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, is the standard mini-map. It is back. If you look in the top left corner of the screen, you can see that there is a traditional mini-map, but also whenever enemies are firing on the map, the little red dots show up, and you can get an idea of where they are shooting, provided they don't have something like a suppressor on their loadouts. That is something that has always been in Call of Duty, and the fact that Modern Warfare took that away, I couldn't stand. I made a video on it beginning of last year, probably around this time, and I said that the mini-map was going to ruin Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Well, obviously I was wrong. I can admit it. Obviously the game had its successes, and you know, I respect that. But for me personally, it did kill it. I had a hard time with Modern Warfare multiplayer. It was a tool that I had used, and maybe I wasn't able to adapt, and that's something that I'll just have to admit and look at it in the back end of it. You know, it just is what it is. But overall, I'm glad to see it returning in Black Ops Cold War. I think it's a useful tool, and I think it should be in every Call of Duty for the rest of eternity. I did happen to mention loadouts just now, by the way, talking about players that are using suppressors not showing up on the minimap. As for the loadouts, we are seeing a slightly different loadout system that has been detailed to be a mix of Treyarch and Infinity Ward systems. The gunsmith is apparently going to be present. There are going to be wild cards that might allow you to have more than just the typical 3 perks. And I'm going to end up covering all of that in another video because there's probably enough to talk about in a whole nother video on the gunsmith, the weapons in the game, the perks that we're going to see. All of that is coming in the next video. So if you guys haven't subbed, make sure you subbed. More content coming soon. But overall, like I said, there's going to be a new system as far as the loadouts go, combining what we've seen with Infinity Ward and Treyarch, and it's going to be pretty cool. I think it sounds interesting. As for the score streaks, which would typically be something you could also end up setting up in your loadouts, they are in the game again. Score streaks are back. It is not kill streaks. I think that is a massive W because players should be rewarded for playing the objective, because I feel like whenever they play for kills, they might slow down, they might change their play styles. They don't want to die. They want to get their streaks. They're going to play a little bit more passively. I want to be able to run and gun. I want to be able to kick up kills. I want to be able to play the objective and get rewarded for killing and playing the objective at the same time. I think that's a massive W. I love score streaks. Let me know what you guys think about score streaks versus kill streaks. Score streaks are back, but there's a new feature with them that apparently they don't reset on death. Apparently they keep going. It almost reminds me of like requisitions in Call of Duty World War II. Apparently, if you die, you still continue to earn towards your score streaks. Now, apparently you can earn faster whenever you stay alive. You're chaining kills. You're going on streaks. You can, I guess, gain. Your bar will go up a little bit quicker. And, you know, it can reward the better player that's performing a little bit better to get their streaks faster. That part of it's good. I like that it's like that. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, because World War II, I did not like requisitions. I did not like for Timmy No Thumbs to basically just stay in the game the whole time. And towards the end of the game, all of a sudden he's got all these freaking streaks to end and try to change the gameplay or whatever. Change the scenario because he finally has his chopper gunner and highest streaks in the game because he died the entire time, you know? So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I think that one thing that I do want to note on that is that I believe Dismo and Charlie Intel both said that the games didn't seem to be too spammy with the score streaks in the game. And I think that's probably a good thing. Apparently, like I said, you have to have to perform to an extent to get them a little bit faster. Apparently, if you perform poorly, there's actually no guarantee you will lock in your score streak towards the end of the game. So hopefully that's going to be accurate. I'm sure that's going to be something that feedback will be able to help the developers dial it all in and get everything programmed where it needs to be, and they'll probably be continuing to monitor that once the game is released and they have more data and statistics to go along with it. Currently, for the maps that we've seen so far, there's 5 known maps: Armada, Crossroads, Miami, Satellite, and Moscow. Like I said, we're currently watching the Satellite map, but there are several more maps that we're going to be seeing, and I expect to see some more maps that might be even a little bit smaller, because one thing we do know is that the comp scene has been reduced. Instead of being 5 versus 5 to 4v4 for the upcoming season. So I expect to see some smaller, faster paced maps, potentially more 3-lane maps like we have loved from Treyarch and Call of Duty games for so long. I think that'll be a massive, massive W for the Call of Duty scene. Let us have some fast-paced gameplay. Let us run and gun and not protect the player so much with the map design. One additional point that I saw that has me super excited is that the theater mode will be returning with Black Ops Cold War as well. I'm excited for that because obviously you can use it to create all different kinds of content. I can spice up my thumbnails, show different features in game, and it'll just be an all-around W for the community. There's no reason not to have a theater mode in Call of Duty from here on out. So super hyped for that as well. Overall, I'm incredibly hyped for the things we've seen so far. There's so much more content to break down and cover, but I want to kind of break it up into separate videos. So if you guys wouldn't mind, please consider subscribing to my channel and following all of my social media accounts, especially follow me on Twitch. We're going to be live streaming all the time, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare Warzone, leading up to the Black Ops Cold War beta and release. A lot of things to come. I would love to have you guys support because I have a lot of goals I want to try to hit this year. So if you guys enjoy my content, you enjoy me as a streamer or creator, your support would be greatly appreciated. Would love to have you guys around the channel. So thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Have the hard point. Hostile artillery targeting active. Net incoming artillery. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secured. Let the cowards run. The day is ours.
Way to follow the script, boys.